Well, good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening, traders from across the globe. Thank you so much for tuning in to my 2637th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. Traders, things are getting heated up, things are starting to flip around, and you need to pay attention to the information on this board and in this video. Before we get started, please know this. Trading of any product at all, I don't care what you trade, ETFs, NFTs, crypto, S&P, gold, silver. If you trade it, it is risky. It can wipe out a lot of money in your trading account. You know what works? Putting a sell stop or a buy stop in before you put your trade on. This way you live to fight another day, and it helps to mitigate the risk. Make sure you mitigate your risk and put those stops in first. Let's get started. For trading on 9/13/2023, that is a Tuesday? Wednesday? What the hell day are we in this week? It's Wednesday? All right, so for trading on, are you sure it's Wednesday? I don't think so. You know, and you know what? We do this live, right? The reason why I can't even tell you what day it is because from Monday to Friday, actually from Sunday night to Friday, I keep my head down, nose to the grindstone, on to the next trade. You know what I don't want? I don't want to know what day it is. Do you know why? I'm putting out trades for all of you cats, right? I don't need give it back Wednesday, turn around Tuesday. I don't need any of that shit in my head. So for you get blessed when I don't know what day it is, and I truly don't know what day it is half the week. Sometimes someone will say, Oscar, it's Friday, and I'll go, what? It can only be Tuesday. I don't even know, and that's on purpose to help you cats. But I think this is right. I think it's Tuesday, and we are doing a video for Wednesday. But again, it's not like I don't pay attention to the days. I purposely don't want to know. All right, traders, so let's get forward. Now, you can hold on to that little device for me. Thank you, David. Crude oil, number one on the board. Listen, traders, I've been trying to show you how this works. Crude reaches a certain level, hits the market, drops a little, market goes back up. Crude at 88.50 and posting bull flags. All that's doing is putting ES, NASDAQ, and Russell posting bear flags. Bull flags mean the market wants to go up. Bear flags usually indicate a market wants to go down. Too much, too high, no way can these guys handle it. At some point, they'll try to find some equilibrium, but I am telling you right now, we're having a down day on Wednesday. So OMNI, S&P, NASDAQ, Russell, Dow, that's where I'm expecting a down day. You know where else? Number 3 on the board. Gold looks ugly. Silver looks ugly. Wait until you see the charts. I've got gold charts for you. I think you'll understand why they look so ugly. So, crude is just going through the roof. I showed you a bull flag in my last video. It broke out above that bull flag, knocking down number 2. Even the S&P, NASDAQ, Russell, Dow, Tranny, they're all going to get hit tomorrow most likely, especially if crude moves higher. Why? Because the Omni's pointing lower. And I'm going after a short trade because that's what I do. Omni says trade and I jump. Omni goes, Oscar, I want you to jump. You know what I say to Omni? How high? That's about my only question. I don't care where it wants me to go. How high would you like me to jump? So Omni says go short. I will do that. Omni says go short gold. I will do that as well. Number 4 on the board, the only OmniCamp that will happen this year, traders. If you want to come out, if you've been thinking about OmniCamp, if you've been on the fence, there's no other camp. There's one in October. That's it for the year, and I can't do another one out until next year. I've got some serious time restraints for the rest of this year. I've got an open window in October for 2 weeks, and that is it. I cannot do any other OmniCamps. If you would like to learn this craft once and for all, stop sitting on the fence. Give me a call, 702-629-4755. Or just go to Omni Bootcamp where I'm accepting applications. OmniBootcamp.com. There is one OmniCamp this year. It is in October, and I'm only accepting a handful of students, 5. Now, I've already spoken to David. David from Comex back east. He's coming out. I've got 4 seats open right now. I've got applications, but here's what I will do with those applications. I will plow through them all. I will wait for your applications to show up tomorrow. At the end of the day tomorrow, I'll go through all of them, and I'll start calling you back, and I'll qualify you for seats at OmniCamp. If you don't know what that is, OmniCamp happens here in Las Vegas. It is 5 nights, 4 days. You are here with me in my home office. I will teach you the Omni for 4 straight days. Then on the 5th day, you will prove to me in real time that you got it right. And I will send you home with a brand new laptop programmed with everything we've learned together. I include your lodging and your meals. You need nothing. You just need to come on out to Vegas, and I've got you from there. That happens in October. Fill out your OmniCamp applications now at omnibootcamp.com, and that will help you dramatically. It's the only one for the year. Make sure you join. All right, so I'm going to show you some great charts. I think you are going to love them. The charts are pointing down in most of our markets, except for Crude, and you'll understand why as soon as you see them. If you don't mind, we'll be back right after this quick message.
Are you drowning in data, tied in trading knots, baffled by the bulls and the bears of the market? You're not alone, and it's not your fault. The world of trading can be overwhelming, but there's a path to clarity. Introducing OmniCamp. We believe in empowering traders like you with the skills and confidence to navigate the markets. Join Oscar Carboni for 4 transformative days. It's not just about techniques, it's about building a trading mindset that lasts. With 42 years of Wall Street experience, Oscar has designed OmniCamp to cut through the noise and give you the tools to trade with confidence. Don't let the markets control you. Take control of your future today. Limited seats are available. Apply now at omnibootcamp.com and let us guide you to trading success.
All right, traders, that is serious. Make sure you fill out your OmniCamp applications now. With no further ado, 2 things are going to happen. 1, we're going to go look at some charts, and right before that, we're going to say our mantra together. Are you ready, kids? Say this with me. 1, 2, 3. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll, kids. Now let's go look at some fantastic charts. Traders, crude oil, November, it's trading like 88.50. Remember the bull flag I showed you? Well, look, we broke out above the bull flag. It looks strong. It looks like we're going to 91. And guess what cannot handle that? This. You see the bull flag in crude? Well, it created a bear flag in the E-mini S&P. Omni has a down arrow. Omni is red. We are sellers of rallies. It's not just E-mini S&P. Bull flag in crude, bear flag in the Dow Jones Transportation Average and S&P. Last bear flag worked. Little bear flag now. That will work. Look, there's more. Russell 2000, another bear flag. Now, many of you traders over the last few weeks have asked me about, Oscar, is this a big head and shoulders in the Russell 2000? And what I'm here to say is, shh, don't talk about that right now. Let's just pretend we don't see that. For now, we have a bear flag. If this does start to produce and we drop through the bottom of it, I will give you some kind of projection. But no, I don't see that. I swear, I don't see that at all. Not me. Anyway, bear flag for trading on Wednesday in Russell, S&P, NASDAQ, you name it. They all want to go down for at least a day. And then you've got gold. Now, traders, remember I showed you this and I said this is a perfect spot. If you're not paying attention, you should be. That's the spot where gold fails. Well, look at the failure. And you know what? That's a bear flag. All right, see that? Fell out of the bear flag already. And it's on its way down. Remember how great this average worked? And that's why I showed it to you. Well, same chart. Also, the darling of Wall Street, we stopped at the 200 bar moving average as well. How about that? So you know Wall Street picked up on that, which is why, poof, that happened. Bear flag, more. And we probably have more downside taking place on Wednesday. And then the one savior, the only good thing I can show you is Eli Lilly. How about that, kids? We started talking about Eli Lilly. I said, that's enough. It doesn't matter where the S&P goes. You got to get long Eli Lilly somewhere down here. And look at this insane, dramatic run we've had. We are now out of Eli Lilly. We'll get back in on a pullback if one ever happens. Great trade the last few days in Eli Lilly. Traders, thank you for tuning in. Thank you always for your comments. I always write back to you. I much appreciate your audience. I thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see you all at livewithoscar.com.